Dissolving reality. Let's talk paradigm shifts, my friends. And learning to dissolve reality is really the other half of Law of Attraction, of shifting into a higher way of being, a more aligned, a more inner way of being. I feel like there's a really common experience out here. I face it all the time, and I know many people I talk to also share this feeling of being stuck. A deep sense of frustration, sometimes very unconscious, maybe of despair, or just resigning to life. This frustration is coming from inability to affect change. Feeling like, we're living so far beneath our potential. This inkling that something greater is possible, but really unsure and frustrated in getting there because we just keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And here's the thing, is the further we get away from life, the faster we feel like we need to chase life. The more we think that we need to, follow some formula to feel better, or I should be better, I should be this, I should do this. Who you think you are is utter bullshit, my friends. And who you think you are and what you think you need to get or need to be, or in order to feel good or feel alive or be connected or have meaning, it's utter bullshit, my friends. Try this out for change. Break the rules and be as you are. Actually go explore being as you are. Here's the thing, my friends, is we literally don't know what life can be like. We literally have no idea of what it means to be me. Wow. Really actually honoring at yourself as you are in this moment. And breaking the rules, breaking the pattern, the habit of being oneself, right? It really starts with just authentically sitting where you are and breaking out of the dogma of thinking that, I need to do some formula to get over there. But actually realizing that the beauty is held by going inside and unraveling the layers. Dissolving reality, my friends, is ultimately about neutrality and radical expression. Dissolving reality is about doing things in a different way. Right now, take a deep breath and see what the fuck you're feeling. And express that feeling like a child, my friends. Go be wild. Go do shit differently. Roll on the ground, play around a little bit. And that's one avenue of going about it. But in this video right here, my friends, in terms of dissolving reality, I want to talk about expressing yourself beyond what society has told you is okay. You see, this conflict internally, this feeling of stuck in frustration, occurs because, we're feeling a certain way. Maybe you're feeling frustrated, maybe you're feeling apathetic, you're feeling out of it, right? And instead of just feeling it and watching it and actually going into the self and letting the emotions sing, let them fully sing their song and express themselves and let them purge out of you, right? We kind of run from it. Where it's I'm going to eat something or do something to feel differently. But ultimately what's happening is we're clogging the processing system. We're clogging and murking up the waters of ourself. And dissolving reality, my friends, is about releasing the resistances. It's about becoming formless again. To dissolve reality, it is to ultimately observe oneself exactly where you are in the beautiful harmony in which exists. Okay? And that meaning is just dispassionately observing the feeling, being authentic, being deep, being real, right? Think about those things that, is really you're uncomfortable with in your reality. It's okay to feel fear. It's okay to feel pain. It's okay to be where you are. It's scary. That's the thing, my friends, is breaking out of these control mechanisms of what we think we should be like. Fuck that shit. That's what's holding you back. That's what's chaining down your paradigm and it's creating continuity in the paradigm, okay? You see, the child, my friends, why he's so fulfilled all the time? Why he's so easily expressive and easily lit up and life's so exciting is because he's not holding on to a past feeling or a memory of that feeling, and constantly trying to recreate it like a damn like robotic program, you know? Like you have this way of being that you identify with, that you think is like, oh, that's my best me, or this reality, you know, I need to like hold myself at this certain vibration because that's like my best me and that's going to be my greatest version, and I need to hold myself here. But here's the thing, my friends, is when we can let go of trying to hold or recreate feelings and actually just align and trust the process, right? More and more beauty is unfolded, more beauty is revealed, more harmony is created, and the waters settle so that you can see what is, and what is astonishingly beautiful. What is holds all of it, my friends. Dissolving reality, you know, getting back to this, is sitting there as the container, the one at the center, the sovereign, observing the breath, observing the feelings, and creating a loving space inside of oneself to feel what you feel, right? Like go into the body and take a deep breath. And realize that every thought you have is simply a vibration. Every feeling in the body, is a vibration. Every emotion that can overwhelm you is a vibration. Your vibration, my friends, is your state of being right here and now. Now see where it is. Observe that shit. Take a deep breath and go into the body and observe where you feel tight, where you feel pain, where your nervous system is in anxious patterns. Are you tapping your left foot right now? Maybe your right one. You know, maybe your lower back or your stomach is contracted. Maybe your neck is. Go into there, my friends, and create a loving space to feel what is. And if you want to go deeper on this little meditation right here, my friends, I invite you to the Facebook group where I will be dropping a deepening of awareness meditation that really unlocks inspired action and unlocks the doors to dissolving the current form, the current structure we're holding ourselves in. So go check out the Facebook group, my friends. Link in the description for that. And you can apply for a free one-on-one with me if you feel called to really take it to the next level when we're talking about shifting paradigms, my friends. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to dissolving reality, but you know, a great start is creating an authentic, loving space to identify and practice being aware. Simply aware of this moment in time, my friends. And like, you know, if you're feeling a lot of conflict, instead of like asking for peace and praying for peace and trying to manifest peace and prosperity and serenity, right? That's you creating resistance and saying, oh, I don't have that. But manifestation is about bringing the invisible to the visible. It is about realizing a way of being. And to realize a way of being, my friends, it is not to resist where you are. It is literally to observe it as beauty itself, as peace itself, right? To like feel that feeling inside of you and like watch it and stop reacting so much. Like to really go beyond, go above, go behind this earthly experience, right? And start and hold yourself in that center, the one behind it all, right? And let it play out. Create a loving space to create awareness, right? And love the pain, love the conflict, love the sadness, love the grief, love that which you cringe at, love that which you hate about yourself. Just love. Create a loving space. And now the next part, my friends, amplify. Anticipate and amplification. Anticipate and amplification. What I mean by this, my friends, is when you find like a feeling, maybe there's like this void space in your tummy somewhere, or this like really deep emotional pain of loss, or maybe a fear of losing a loved one, right? Go in there and see if you can sit fearlessly and like give it permission to amplify itself. You see, we are so numb to what we actually feel. Our waters are so damn murky. But when we can get playful with laughter, a smirk at the irony of this fucking existence, right? And go into the feeling, go into the thoughts, go into the body, go into the vibration, right? And amplify the inklings. All these feelings inside of us are but the tip of the iceberg. Like, we have no idea how to fully let the feeling sing its song, to fully let that feeling of fear scream. And my friends, if you are in hell, if you are in frustration, if you are in a locked paradigm, you must go to the center of hell to find the portal out of it. Be fearless, be still, allow the amplification, and break the dogma, break all the fucking rules. Like, your mind's telling you that, you know, fear or pain is a bad thing, or I don't know if this is gonna end, and we're like getting all anxious about, you know, anxiety, more anxious about anxiety, and more fear about fear, and shame about shame. You know, it's just like, fuck that shit. Give yourself permission. There is no good or bad inside of you, my friends. Level 2 of this. Level 2 is authentically acting out what it is that is like moving inside of you. I just went to a circle the other night, you know, and oftentimes, like, you know, I kind of identify and enjoy this part of myself that's articulate. You know, it's very clear, like, with, man, I've been here, this is what's been going on, and like, you know, I think that's authentic. But the other night, I was breaking the rules as being original and being organic, you know, and I expressed in a completely different way than I've ever really done before. And man, I felt so light after that. I felt so alive after that. Like, I let myself express my frustration, you know, even if it might have been triggering to someone else in the circle. I let myself, like, you know, be unsure, be unclear. You know, I let myself, like, not speak in full sentences, just like give expressions to what I'm authentically feeling as it arises in the moment. And my friends, this unlocks the fucking doors, because you start learning to be as you are and express as you are. And there's 2 keys to manifestation. A is the beingness. This is the power, the beingness in authentic alignment with the heart and the mind and the body in this moment. The beingness. And then, as you unlock the beingness and you unlock the power, now you have the capacity to affect change, right? And when you have the capacity to affect change, then the second pull of manifestation comes in, which is directing the energy. Directing the energy, not from a disconnected mental space of reactivity, but one of excitement and loving awareness of the invisible becoming manifest. You know, literally becoming a child in creation, a child creator once again. And once we're free from a locked way of beingness, and we're opening the doors to experience deeper, more fullness in connected beingness, right? Now we get to play with the levels of creation. We get to feel in new ways. We get to rediscover life. We get to rediscover ourselves, and that's beauty. That's harmony. That's freedom. Dissolving reality. This is like part 1, my friends. If you guys want to work with me again, apply, link in the description. We can take this shit deep. And I really appreciate when you drop a comment down below. Share this with a friend who you think it will impact. And hit that like button, my friends. The more likes on this video, the more people, the more eyes it will get in front of, the greater this movement can become. And as within, so without. The collective transformation, you know, helps facilitate the internal transformation. This is a co-creation, a co-evolution of learning to master your damn paradigm and breaking the bonds of frustration and fear and despair and resistance and all these different programs and stories we've sold ourselves as that is our experience and there's nothing else. Let's do quantum leaps out here, my friends. This is Reality Files. 2020's here. Peace.